Hi everyone, it's Ashley with Go and Crochet, and today I am doing a free pattern video for you guys again. This is for 5 free Instagram patterns from a crochet collaboration that are coming out with their patterns back to back for 5 full days right around Thanksgiving time. By the time this video goes up, they will be released already, but as I make this video for you guys, they have not been released, but they are in the testing phases. This is the crochet collaboration that I usually do my free patterns with. I've done 2 collaborations with these lovely ladies, but this is the second one I had to back out of because I was just too busy. I had too many markets going on and too many custom orders for the holiday season, and also I'm just kind of lacking some motivation, and I just need to find some inspiration to create more patterns. I'm hoping in the new year, when I have some downtime from market prepping, I will be able to get back into my pattern making of my own. But even though I can't be part of the collaboration for this Christmas collab, I still wanted to feature these awesome patterns because they do so good at making patterns and they put all their time and effort into it. And so if I can feature them and show you guys what you can make with their patterns, then why not showcase some awesome artists that you guys can go and make patterns with right now and enjoy those patterns. So there are 5 patterns, as I said, and I'm just gonna go over these patterns really quick. As you can see, it's nighttime. The lighting is completely different than it normally is for my videos because I have a market tomorrow, and so I wanted to get this video done for you guys ASAP so that I can bring all of these goodies to my market. It's my last market of the year, and so this is the last time people will be able to see my work, and these are Christmas inspired creations, so I definitely wanted to get them into this market. These all only took me about a day and a half to make. I started them yesterday evening and I have just finished them, so maybe even less than a day and a half, more like a day, to make all of these fun creations. So let's go ahead and get through all of them. My first one, I think I'm just gonna go in the order that I made them. And so the first one is this No-Sew Reindeer Dumpling by Cluck and Buzz Crochet, and it's this sweet little reindeer. There's no sewing. She even has you add the antlers before you close up the body, which was really fun. It's a cute little color changing. You have the option of giving it like a black nose. You have the option of giving it a black nose or a red nose. Obviously, I chose a red nose because Rudolph. And so here is the cute little dumpling reindeer. It's a little sweet. I did use Parfait Chunky for all of these patterns, so they do come out smaller sometimes than the creators patterns because of a smaller size yarn and a smaller size hook. I did use a 4 millimeter hook for all of these patterns. And so there is a dumpling, the cute little reindeer. So easy, quick. Great scrap buster. I actually was scrap busting yarn for most of these patterns, and so great scrap busting yarn. A great scrap busting project as well. If you have just little bits of yarn left, you can still make this pattern. And the color changing is really easy too. You just have a couple changes in the front and that's it. Add a little bit of character to it and you're done. The next pattern I made was the Capybara by Avery's Crochet, and it's a capybara with a little Christmas hat on his head, and so cute. I like this one especially since it is embroidered eyes and mouth, which makes it baby safe on top of everything else, which is awesome. And it's so quick to do. Just a couple slits and a Y for the nose, so it makes it super quick to make. This is also a no sew pattern if you don't sew the hat on. I debated whether I wanted to sew the hat on or just pin the hat on. I decided to sew it on for the capybara, but for another project I will show you what I did as an option that you can maybe think of doing for your future if you don't want to sew the hats, or if you don't want to sew specific accessories onto creations because they are super specific to the holiday. I can show you guys how I do that. But yeah, everything was really simple. You start at the nose, you work your way back, you have your baubles, and then you have these little ears that you add on a surface crochet. So easy, so quick, and so cute. So there is number 2. Number 3, as I was talking about, we have Emmy Claus, and this is by Who's Your Granny Creations, and it's a little pig, and it has a Christmas hat. And also, she also had the eyes as an embroidered rather than the safety eyes, which I really like. I feel like a lot of people are starting to shift over to embroidered eyes versus safety eyes. Obviously, you could add safety eyes to this, but I liked how she had them as embroidered eyes, so I could just follow what hers looked like and make it exactly like that. I didn't have to really think about it too much. And it also comes with a little Christmas hat. And as I told you I would show you, I will show you how you can remove this hat. So instead of sewing it on, you can just take a little bobby pin. I just have this little bobby pin, and I just stuck it through the hat, and I made it the thickness that it needed to be. I think I put it down even lower actually. So I just stick it in one stitch, put it all the way through to the thickness of the hat, because you want the hat to be nice and wide. And then I just stuck it through another end, and then you can just slide it onto the head and keep that thickness of the hat, and voila, you have yourself an attached hat for your little hammy. And so that is just another option you can do if you want to maybe accessorize your creations for each and every holiday season without sewing them on, so that you can have options and you can switch it up as the seasons go. But yeah, hammy was awesome and easy to make. Once again, no sew unless you want to sew the hat on, of course. You do surface crochet the ears on and the tail on, but other than that, everything is one piece. You start with the nose, you work your way back, you have your little bobble stitches in the feet, and voila, you have yourself a little Hammy Claus. Okay, 2 more patterns to go. The next pattern I did was Joy the Angel by Scarlet Garden Crochet, and it's this sweet little angel doll, and she was also very quick and simple to make. The only change I made for her is I tacked down the hair to keep it all in place, where the pattern, it just gives you, like, it tells you to make the hair, but it doesn't tell you to tack it down. So that's the only difference I made in this pattern. Everything else was true to the pattern. She even has this cute little sleepy eyes and this little heart. And she's so sweet and angelic, and she does stand up all on her own. And I had a lot of fun making her. Very simple color changing, and the wings technique, I had never done anything like this with her technique on how she did the wings, and so I really liked that idea and never really thought about doing it before. So I like how she has that color changing in those wings, and so I really appreciated learning something new from it. And she has her little halo on the top, and she was very simple and easy to make. No issues with this pattern. I did do talking about her hair and doing a little bit of changes. I did do her bangs slightly different than the pattern called. I did almost like a side bang here where I did the shorter hair length. This is the option I chose to do because she has many different options for her hair. So you can do the boy version where he's bald with just a halo, or you can do the girl version. You can do curly hair, bob hair, straight hair, long hair, all kinds of different options you can make for your angel. So I chose to do the short, the little bob length hair is what she called it. And for her bangs, I gave her kind of like a little side bang. So I did the short length, and then I did the what it called for her first bang, and then I shortened her second bang by 1, and then I kind of swooped them off to the side and pinned them down, just so you could really see her face a little bit better. And there she is, and so sweet and angelic, obviously, because she's an angel. So yes, there was no issues with this pattern. You do have some sewing. All you have to sew is these 2 wings on. That's it. Everything else is within the body. And I really liked her techniques on how she added the halo hair and all of that stuff. So awesome pattern. Last pattern, and this was actually the biggest pattern out of all of them, and this was Melody Mouse by Crochet Moose, and isn't she just so beautiful? And so she has, you know, her cute little button nose. She's in her little dress, and she has this sweet little bow on top of her head. She's ready to go. So there is some sewing for Melody. You do have to sew the ears onto the head and the head onto the body, and then the bow onto the top of the head. Don't mind Tracker in the background snoring. But the arms are crocheted within the body. This little ruffle on the bottom is crocheted on after the fact. So you do like a front loop only, and then you crochet the little ruffle on. And yeah, she was very simple to make. I mean, for the size of her, I felt like she was pretty quick to make as well. And I think her little face is so cute and sweet and innocent. And I really enjoy her. And she also does stand up all on her own, which is awesome. So I think all of them actually stand up on their own, because these guys have 4 legs. And then this little dumpling would stand up on its own as well, because it has a nice wide base. So all of these will stand up all on their own. I am planning on bringing all of these to my market tomorrow and having a little special section for Christmas themed items. I honestly only have these items for the Christmas theme, I believe, this year. I feel like everything, yeah, I don't think I really prepared anything other than these for my market. And so these are all I have for my Christmas market, which is okay with me, because I feel like seasonal things are only available for so long, and I only have this one market, and it's only a 6-hour day tomorrow, and then I'm done for the rest of the season. So I didn't want to prepare too much for it, but I was really excited to prepare all of these. So let's go ahead and put them all out so you can see them all together, and there's different sizes all together. And I think those are just so cute. But yeah, so these are all 5 patterns I was able to do. I did want to make a couple more things, but I did run out of time, so I definitely wanted to feature these ones because it is a fun little collaboration where they all come out within the same week, and it's I think that is really special and fun and free, and so I had to get that in here before I did my market. So these patterns will have been released by the time you see this video, so go ahead and check them out on Instagram and make your own today for the holiday season. So that is everything I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this. I do like doing these fun little special videos of the theme of whatever season we are in. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and comment down below with what your favorite pattern was that I featured today, or maybe if you have another pattern you'd like to see me make in the future, let me know. I can always add that to my list of items to make for you guys so I can review those items with you. And yeah, that is everything I have for you. Give me a little mouse emoji down in the comments below if you got all the way through this video, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you later. Bye.